Right, take two. Now it is great to be having this conversation with you, Mary Ann, because we've been chatting a bit already, and which has been sort of fantastic. But it's lovely to hear your experience of the Joy Masterclass. Now, what impacted you most in it and about it, Mary Ann?
Oh my goodness. I'd say there's so many aha moments. Aha. Because because we tend to, gather information and intellectualize it about it.
Yes.
And the class really was so much about doing. And I'm just starting yoga 200-hour yoga, like actual yoga class, and talked about styles of learning. We can hear, we can see, we can do, we can learn together, and we can teach. And all of those happen in the master class. And it was transformative, actually doing, because we practiced together, then we practiced on our own, and then we came back collectively. And so that collective was very important, because we heard people's stories, and usually they were moments outside. I remember Marie Christine playing with her kids in the hand and the sand, and the walks, the walkabouts, and that was all informative. And I think the doing was really what changed me.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Because it was part of my intention in the masterclass format, by having those sort of three shorter sessions rather than one longer session, to give us all an opportunity to practice, and because we knew we were coming back, a week later, that gave us an added incentive to actually do it, not just sort of think about it.
Right.
And I noticed from a comment that George written, that you found the fact that you knew that you were coming back a week later helped you sort of put what we had experienced into practice. Is that still something you feel?
Yes, absolutely. And as I wrote to, accountability to the other members too. It's like we are coming back, we're coming back together, and we're doing this together. And so I need to be there for them, practice them. Of course, I couldn't come to the last session, but I did watch it on video. But I think, yes, definitely practice. And it holds true today. I'll ask myself, doing something, well, where's the joy in that? I think there's much more sense of awareness on my part. Of course, we're talking about being aware of experiencing joy and aware of that awareness.
Yes,
and
yes.
I find it extraordinary that I question myself all the time. It's like, okay, am I having a good time? Or where's my joy? Or when I feel it in my body, noticing my body more, and then cultivating that.
Lovely. Yes.
Yeah.
And have you sort of run any sessions yet, sort of since the masterclass?
Yeah, so I have a laughter yoga group, and I take moments, I take pause. So besides laughing and breathing, and then take pause to notice, have collectively notice our bodies.
Yes.
And then feel what we're feeling, and then come back to that. So because what we want to do is bring that into life. Laughter class is one thing, but then that laughter class can be life, or laughter is like noticing how we feel is, all the time, coming back to that.
Yes, fantastic. Because I do this now. This is part of sort of what I do in my own life. It's the noticing and noticing, and noticing, and noticing if I really want to sort of go down that rabbit hole. So actually, it's lovely to hear that you noticed the noticing, and the benefit of noticing the noticing, and just really sort of being aware. Because that, for me, that is absolutely right at the heart of of the masterclass, and so why we're doing it and how we're doing it. And so just one final thing. So you find that this is a continuing benefit in your own life?
So profoundly. I do in the morning sort of a walking meditation where I notice like the changes, and I laugh, or I just like, looking deeper. And I think, moving slowly, remember you had us move slowly. And I think that really, really impacted me, and that motion, because you don't know where you're going. It's not like I'm moving to get somewhere. It's actually the act of moving and the process of moving that you're doing it. So you're really present with the movement all the way. I don't know, that just seems so profound to me. And I think I just was more into like moving, but now I'm into moving.
Yes.
And I really have to say that I think this all led to, me wanting to do this 200-hour teacher training in yoga. So
fantastic.
I feel like there's a direct correlation. So thank you.
Mary Ann, it's a delight and a joy having this conversation with you. Thank you very, very much for your time. Well, we'll speak again soon.
Okay, and likewise, it's just been wonderful. Thank you. How special to be with you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your class. Yeah.